What's good, man? Peel. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications. We're gonna jump right into it. We ain't gonna waste y'all time and y'all energy. We're gonna get right into it. Drake. Let's get into Drake. See, I don't give a damn. Nothing about no drama about what's going on about him and Kendrick Lamar and none of this rap beef. I like the rap beef, you know. I think that song by Kendrick Lamar, you buried him. I listen to the music, but I don't get into the drama. The only thing that I care about is the kids. That's the only thing I'm caring about. That's the reason why I post these videos, because of the kids. And because I care about the kids, I am will I expose predators. That's my job. My job, I'm like Chris Hansen. I expose predators, but I don't think that everybody is predators. So my purpose is here is to expose the predators, expose these child molesters, these pedophiles. And if I see something to be a pedophile, I will expose them. I personally don't care about the drama that's going on in the industry. I do not. I use this for an example and expose pedophiles that should be exposed. I don't care about none of this drama. The only thing I care about is the kids. I love the kids. And I'm going to always stick up and be an advocate for the kids. And that's all I care about is the kids. Hit that like button for me if you with me. Hit the like button. If you with me, hit that like button. I don't give a damn what's going on in the, around drama. And if it's kids involved, I'm reporting it. If it's kids involved, and if you a suspect for touching kids, I am going to expose you. That's my job. And my portfolio shows that. And Drake ain't. Drake is a suspect. Yes, he is a suspect. When I put a title, I don't say allegedly. Drake with a caught with a young girl, that's true. It's not allegedly. An underage girl he got caught with. It is true. That's not alleged. I gotta put this on the big screen. Because I want y'all to feel what the hell I'm coming from tonight. I gotta put it on the big screen, and you know what? We cannot let this die. Just because you make good songs. Just like a lot of people let the fact that Rick Ross was a correctional officer die. As long as you make a good song, no, you can be accepted for who you is. And they doing this with pedophiles too. They doing this with pedophiles. No, we don't care what you, as long as you make good songs. No. I don't care how much you love Drake. I don't care how much you like his songs meaningful. And you you mess with Drake. I don't give a damn about none of that. You got to look at the truth. And this is the truth. The truth about Drizzy Drake. He liked little girls. I can say that. This is not allegedly. He does. He was seen kissing a little girl. Right? I'm going to show y'all the evidence. This is a 17-year-old little girl right here. And trust me, he know this. And there's patterns of this. In his early concerts, and this is before ninjas was getting indicted left and right, right to left. He was seen on stage kissing a little girl. He kissed the underage 17-year-old girl. And that's the honest to God truth. Don't give Drake no pass to that. Some of y'all already know this. Y'all seen this video before. Most of y'all probably. He kissed and groped a 17-year-old. Y'all seen when Akon did that? They screw me. Oh, I ain't know she was 17. I mean, come on now.
Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you?
Go.
I can't go to jail yet, man. 17? Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this.
What? He said you thick. Look at you 17. You thick. Look at all this.
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest. Just want to thank you.
They ain't even heard nothing. I'm getting.
You thick. See? Pedophilia. Y'all let Drake get away with that. Right here. And this is just not surfacing. He said, you 17. Oh, well, I gotta go to jail. You thick. And then kissed her. See, to kiss her. This is the video. That's the only thing you need right here. To see that he's a pedophile. I mean, what more do you need? Right here. Than to think that he's a freaking pedophile. What more evidence? She told him that she was 17. He said, how old are you? 17. That's what she said, 17. R. Kelly didn't do this. You ain't never seen R. Kelly do this, but Drake did.
Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you?
17. He seen that she was a little girl. She looked like a little girl. I mean, come on now. She looked like a freaking baby. You know a 17-year-old when you see one. Why would you even invite a girl who looked that young? I mean, come on now. She didn't look 20 over 21. Do y'all hear me? I don't think y'all hear me. Because some of y'all ninjas worship the ground Drake walk on. Y'all love his music, and you look at this. They just look at it. You call a 17-year-old thick? You freaking kidding me? Why would you call a 17-year-old thick? Just let that marinate. She told this ninja that she was 17. She told him, and you as a grown man that you is, say, you looking thick. You looking at a little girl. That right there is evident. Right there. That Drake is a pedophile. Yes, we can say it now with ease. This is not alleged. No, this ain't alleged. Because in the federal law, I don't give a damn what it said in the state. Federal law says 18 and up. That's what federal law says. Federal law says 18 and up. Drake is a pedophile. You looking at 17-year-old girl. I would have kicked her off stage. After that, you 17? Oh no. No, where your daddy at? Where your parents at? That's what I would have said. Like, no, you gotta go, baby girl. No, yeah. All right. But instead he said, you thick. Come on, man. Drake a pedophile. You don't need no more evidence proving.
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way the breast feel against my chest.
I don't know whether or not to feel guilty, but I had fun with a 17-year-old. Yeah, I'm just giving this example. Just bear with me. I'm just giving this example to drill it. In some of these people's minds that, come on now, this is undeniable.
I just want to thank
You kiss a seven. You did one thing you don't do when you're a grown man is kiss a little girl, a 17-year-old, nobody else's child. Look at her kissing somebody else's kid, and she's 17 years old. He's a grown man. Kissed on both sides, like it was sexual too. Look how he holding her hand, like. Look at it. This is very sexual. Just on the phone and dick. God dang, went for the lips.
They ain't even heard nothing. I'm just
Pedophile. Yep. Before I get into that Gene deal. I know that's a little later. This is a 17-year-old saying regarding the video that's going around. I was 17 back then, and I'm now 31 now. This was a concert that my dad took me to back in high school. Exactly what I was saying. Your daddy was there, and your daddy let Drake kiss you. Maybe because he wanted you to be a singer or something. He probably put you up to it. Y'all know how those parents who want to make their kids famous and introduce them to grown men. Right, that's what your daddy was about. Because if I seen Drake kissing my little daughter, I would have ran on stage and I would have whooped his ass. And could no security hold me back. I don't give a damn how little and skinny I am. I would have went on stage and popped Drake right in the back of his head. You ain't gonna kiss my daughter like that. A grown man kissing your daughter. I mean, come on now. Where the real daddies at? Like these, you got these fake ass daddies just try to make your kid famous. Hollywood. I mean, the Hollywood is a damn drug, like for real, and it ain't no good, especially the underage little girls and little boys, as we see. Let's say I was 17 back then, and I'm now 31 now. This was a concert my dad took me to back in high school. Drake's entourage actually picked me out from the crowd of people, not Drake himself. So the entourage picked him out. But I don't give a damn who picked him out. He seen that girl looked at underage. He just told him to take that little girl back off the stage. For real. And that shows something about y'all entourage. I saw something about Drake's entourage. That they pedophiles too. And it's a RICO charge. If you a pedophile, your whole crew gonna be a pedophile. For real. They knew that little girl. They picked that little young girl out of the crowd. Nobody couldn't see that she looked like a baby and she was underage. So you went through all this security and grown men and entourage, and none of them couldn't decipher that she looked at underage. I mean, come on now, you kidding me? He said she also said BTW performers always bring up fans on stage. It's part of their show. Oh, you bring on stage. No excuse. It was nothing then and it's still nothing now. Now that I have cleared up these false narratives, I'm going back to study for my law school exam. Wish me luck. Let me tell you something. She was 17 years old back then. 17 years old. She was 17. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ain't enough women came out on Drizzy Drake. I guarantee you, if it was women come forward, like the domino effect, I bet you she gonna change her story. Oh, you know what? It was different. She gonna change her story. And she gonna become a victim. And you see this all the time. Y'all see this all the time. When somebody changed their story up. Y'all see with the R. Kelly girlfriends. And his wife changed her story up. They always change their story up. She gonna come back. I bet you when Drake he will get in the RICO case. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be the first one to say this. Drake is going to get caught up in the RICO. I guarantee you. Remember these same accusations was saying the same thing about Puff. Y'all remember that? These same accusations. And now they got Puff. This is the same this is Drake's future. I guarantee you that. I guarantee y'all this is Drake's future. And another thing. Kylie Jenner. Now, tell y'all something. And I know a lot of people don't like what I'm saying. But I gotta bring it up. Kylie Jenner. This picture, Kylie Jenner was 16 years old. She was 16 years old. And these is facts. Most people don't like to hear facts. Maybe because you like Drake. Maybe because you don't want to see another black man go down. Drake ain't black to me. Let me tell y'all that. He an imposter. I don't know what he is. He Canadian. He ain't black. You don't represent us when you kissing a little girl. But a lot of people don't like this. What I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna just put it to you straight and simple. You know, your kids then grew up off Drake. I mean, Drake may have got you through relationships. I mean, or you just believe in Drake. It may just be thinking that I'm coming against black people, black men. But damn, what y'all think? I don't give a flying fuck. I do not give a flying fuck at all. I'm gonna continue to post what I think. I'm not here to impress nobody. I ain't here to impress none of y'all. I ain't here. I don't give a damn if I ain't got nobody watching me. But I'm gonna get what the hell I'm saying out. This is for the playback anyway. Now, 16-year-old Kylie Jenner. This is a 16-year-old girl. And he kissing her like that. You know. A 16-year-old girl. He kissing her like that. It's a grown man. I could never grab a 16-year-old girl's neck and kiss her like that. 16-year-old. Remember, she's 16 years old. And that's it, 16. All you gotta do is show me the picture. You ain't gotta explain what's going on, what's happening. She's 16 years old. He's a grown man. He kissing her like that. He grabbing. Look how he got her about her neck. That's sexual. And look how she is receiving it like a sexual thing. Like, and Drake is known for pulling little girls on stage, kissing them like that. He knew that this was Kylie Jenner's sweet 16. He knew that. So he went into this party knowing that she was underage, 16 years old. And you gonna grab her by her neck and kiss her like this? And look at it looks sexual. I mean, you can't tell me that that's not like, ooh, I want to be kissed by Drake. Because Drake, yeah, like you said, Drake is used to pulling girls on stage, kissing them. He used to doing this. She wanted the same treatment for her birthday because Drake was used. She used to Drake pulling. It don't matter what age he pulled the 17-year-old on stage off stage. She wanted the same thing, and that's what she got. Let me show y'all about Drake. Drake is at his birthday party, followed by Kylie Jenner. And it has rumored that Drake and Kylie Jenner was effing.
The sixth god is here.
Who you here with?
What's that?
Who are you here with? Band?
Yeah.
First
Singing
name?
tonight. Alistair October.
Keep everybody back over.
Everybody waiting to see who it is. They don't even know.
You gotta see, huh?
That's it. I'll see nothing. Nothing. Everybody waiting to see. Pull up with somebody. You gonna see. Oh, that's probably Future. I bet you that Future. I bet you it's Future. How much one bet? One bet is Future.
Nah, the future.
A little bit, really betting the real shit. Y'all want to bet the Future?
Nah, that's not future.
You don't think that's Future?
No, the future came in the Maybach the last time.
I don't know.
And no, he actually came in the Lamborghini Euro.
No, man. I think that's Future.
No, it's not future. I bet you that's not future.
It's a woman. Oh, it's Future.
It's not future.
Oh, it's a woman.
It's Rose. Wait, what was that?
Riri.
Huh?
Riri.
Kylie.
Who? Kylie.
Would y'all listen to this? Was y'all listening? They was betting that whoever hopped out that Rolls Royce was Future. Or that Future. Who was that? Kylie. It's Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner arriving at a damn Drake party. And them Drake parties was just as crazy as them Diddy party. I don't think Diddy was the only one smashing everybody. I mean, come on now. Diddy wasn't the only one smashing everybody. And boys too. I mean, come on now. Let me tell you something. Drake. One of the greatest drug. See. My bad, y'all. There we go. Drake admitted that he was, he was bisexual. This is what he said.
2009. The tweet reads, if amazing was a young bitch, I'd be going to jail because I'm amazing. Say what now?
Oh, that's another tweet. That was the wrong one. See, that's another incriminating statement. I mean, come on now, for real. Y'all kidding me? This is his bisexual. This is Drake's bisexual admission, right here.
Lyrics.
I feel like I'm bi, cause you're one of the guys, girl.
While the lyric
Feel like I'm bi. It's an admission, right? He admitted that he was bi. We don't do nothing but facts here at Mad Bill. We take what's already there and keep it there and see it for what the hell it is. A lot of people might not like this live that I'm presenting right now because, they may be hooked on, they may be hooked on Drake, They might have grew up off Drake. They may be just think that I'm a Drake hater. A lot of people ain't gonna receive this video right, but I'm gonna call it. I don't give a damn what I had to sacrifice. I care about the kids. When I see the kids getting messed with, I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't care if I have to lose everybody. I can lose all y'all motherfuckers. Anybody, you get the fuck up out of here. For real. I talk to my goddamn self. I take the kids serious. If Drake's your favorite artist, oh man, go suck his dick or something. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about all this gossip. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Excuse my language. When y'all see me post and when y'all see me go live, I go live exposing people. I don't get caught up in the latest hype. Right, like what y'all be caught up in. I don't get caught up in the latest hype. I don't give a fuck about Drake. I don't care how good of a music. I was a Drake fan. Yeah, I like Drake music. But I don't give a fuck about that ninja. I do not give two shits about that ninja. When it comes to little kids. And that's proof right there. And y'all don't think that I'm just making this up. I'm showing y'all proof. But a lot of people ain't receiving this because it's Drake. And I don't get that. A lot of people ain't receiving it right because it's Drake. It could be anybody else. It could be Diddy. Because you wasn't a fan of Diddy like you was a fan of Drake. Y'all be bandwagoning, picking. Oh, y'all don't, a lot of Diddy haters because what? Right. Because the people who love Diddy, I guarantee you, who love his music is sticking with him. I don't stick with nobody who love just because I love their music. And you become hypnotized by their BS, and you become toxic, and you become. When you listen to ninjas like Drake, let me tell y'all something. You listen to Drake, you invite that spirit in. The spirit of goddamn, the spirit of child pornography. How do you want to put it? I'm trying to word it right so I won't get took down from YouTube. Yeah. Trying to think before I say stuff. It's another thing. I don't give a damn what you. I don't give a god damn with nobody. I would lose everything for what I believe in. So if some of y'all think that I'm attacking Drake and trying to dig, this ain't no dig. This is right evidence right here. This is not a dig. Geez, this is like the Cassie. This is the same thing. They seeing Cassie tape. Y'all believe. Why don't y'all believe that Drake is a pedophile? Because y'all brainwash y'all like his music. I can't fuck with you if you. I can't fuck with you. So if you don't find this video cool, fuck you. Get the fuck out. I don't need you anyway. I don't need no pedophile lovers. Fuck y'all. For real. I take this shit personal when it comes to little kids. Motherfuckers can't see this shit as evidence that this nigga is a nasty ass nigga who fuck with little girls. Yeah. Yeah, this is evidence. So fuck what y'all think. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of this. I talk to one person, 0 people in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about this goddamn platform when it comes to little kids. I don't need this shit. I don't think that I'm talking this to get famous and rich. No, I'm not. I don't want to get famous and rich off of this bullshit. I come here to tell the goddamn truth. Excuse my language. But yeah, I come to tell the truth. I come to put my heart on this game. I ain't trying to front and try to get an audience and to say what y'all want me to say so I can get views. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about who gotta listen to this shit. If you got a problem with this shit, get the fuck out. Nigga sleep. It's evidence this nigga kissing 17-year-old girls, 16-year-old girls. Y'all motherfuckers want to get mad at me. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I don't want nothing to do with none of these niggas who think that I'm being that I'm reaching. This ain't no reach. This is the goddamn truth. I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. The fuck, this shit is serious. Somebody gotta speak up for these kids. I don't give a fuck. Drake is a goddamn child molester. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can turn from this shit because you love Drake. Yeah, love him. You gonna get that spirit and your kids gonna get fucked by a pedophile like that. Y'all wondering who y'all listen to. You gotta watch who the fuck you listening to. Because if I know you're a pedophile, I would not listen. I would not separate you from the music. Not all this separate them for the music. No, if I know that you a goddamn pedophile, I will banish you. You ain't shit. Why would I be influenced and sing songs from a pedophile? I would never sing another goddamn Drake song. And Kendrick Lamar exposed that nigga. You a pussy ass bitch. And this is why I was on Kendrick's side because Drake is a bitch. He's a pussy. He's a fucking child molester. Kissing little girls on tape. Who gives a fuck, man? I had to snap, bro. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all think that I'm reaching. I'm showing y'all goddamn video that this bitch ass nigga touching and kissing on little girls. You see that shit is evident. That this bitch nigga touching on little girls. Fuck y'all talking about. Get the fuck out of here. All you Drake bitch ass nigga fans. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck all y'all. Y'all ain't gotta watch this. Fuck out of here. Pussy ass niggas. Y'all done made me curse. Y'all done made me curse tonight. This is more evidence. Let me get back to my shit. It's a cursing night. I'm sorry, mom and dad. But goddamn, I hate these pedophiles. I hate these pedophile ass niggas. I can't stand pedophile niggas. And the niggas who want to take up for them. Like they music. They don't want to see. They don't want to see. They don't want to see the truth. Just like you got health problems. You don't want to, or financial problems. You don't want to open the mail. That's the same thing. You don't want to open the mail with this nigga right here. And look, this is a mail that I'm forcing you to see. Because you need to see this to get off this nigga dick. All y'all need to get off this nigga dick. This nigga fully 18-year-old model bill. I mean, come on. 18 years old. This ain't coincidence. Look how young. That's how he like him. He like him with a baby face. He probably didn't even ask her how old she was. Hold up. May 5th, 2016. I don't know how true that is. We can't prove that.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel.
What about your relationship
Oh,
with Drake?
snaps. Oh, snaps. A 16-year-old. See, this, I'm telling you, Drake got an obsession with like Kylie Jenner. When she was 16, this is a trait right here. It's a young girl. Drake got these obsessions. It's like his, before all these ninjas got busted, Drake could get away with this type of stuff. But y'all think Drake's doing this stuff right now? Nope. But this is just like in the case of Kylie Jenner. She grew an obsession with Drake. Drake grew an obsession with her. Took advantage of her when she was a little girl.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic. Are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared, and I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just a life lesson.
Why is you texting an underage girl for all the time? See? This ain't normal. And then you kissing Kylie Jenner on stage, and then you got caught. Kylie Jenner got this underage, got caught in the party with you. Told you. He got some type of obsession. This is a sickness in Dre. This is a sick obsession that Drake got with these little girls on stage, inviting all these little girls on stage. Something is wrong with Drake. We're going to go back to that video. Look at this. Look at this video. He's hugging on and kissing all this young lady. He don't even know how old she is right now. He has no clue. Watch this. Look at her. Don't she look young as hell? Don't she? She look young as hell. So she told her age after he kissed her, before he kissed her. He kissed her all in the neck, and then he asked her age. There's a strategy in that. That nigga knew what he was doing. That nigga liked little young girls. So he kissed him first. He thought that she was young. And he kissed her first. And then asked her age. Oh, and then got excited. Oh, she 18 years old. You can't fool me, ninja. What's good, Angela? What's good? Hey, anybody in the chat, hit that like button. Hit the like button, because I'm serious tonight. I ain't playing no games. I ain't playing no games. People come think here, I came here to troll. I came here to play games tonight. I ain't come here to play games tonight. I'm serious tonight. I'm sick and tired of these pedophiles. For real. Especially when they look like us.
To represent the hip hop tonight. I'm a blues fest, so we just wanted to think like maybe just for one song or two, like sing to the winning of all of us. I don't know how to possibly thank you for making me feel this special, so maybe I can just give you a hug or something.
So you dodged a 19-year-old, but you kissed a 17-year-old in her lip. I mean, now make this make sense. Make this make sense. I mean, come on now. I mean, and it's another thing about Drizzy Drake. Drizzy Drake like booty. He like booty too. He like man butt. You know, hopefully not little boy butt. But Drizzy Drake is, I believe, is bisexual, and nothing's wrong with that. The only thing that's wrong with it is if you hide it. I've always said this on my life. Ain't nothing wrong with being bisexual. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay. We don't allow gay bashing or bisexual bashing on people's choices for who they are, their gender, their race, nothing like that. It's not allowed on Mad Pill. What we do, we expose people who hide stuff. And he's been hiding it for years. And this is the rise of the LGBTQ community. The rise of the LGBTQ community helped Drake come out. You know, as saying as he admitting he was bisexual in the song. He was just admitting it. And Drake, you know, he been. You think Diddy parties is in the future? It's gonna be Drake parties. Those Drake parties are even more intense. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Those Drake parties, them Drake parties got everybody having. You talking about the bi community? All the communities is welcome. It wasn't like that within the Diddy parties, right? With the LGBTQ community wasn't as flamboyant as it is now. Now it's free, it's welcome, and Drake welcomes it. And Drake goes both ways. He won't admit that he is a part of the LGBTQ community, but he will. He will. He waiting for the right time. I'm telling you, Drake. And this will give me cause to pause from Drake. You know, young men, young boys. He wasn't inviting young boys on the stage. He was doing it behind closed doors. Now that's allegedly. Now I could say that's allegedly. But Drake have had many trains ran on him. He had his butt busted in many a time. And let's get real with that. Drake is a freak. That's why he put his goddamn on sex tape on the internet. Because he's a damn freak. He did the Kardashian so he can become relevant again. He showed his PP. I didn't see that damn video. I just heard about it. And he didn't do that for the women. He did that for the men's. I'm telling y'all, that's the truth. He did that for the men. He showed his thing for the men. I don't never want to see that video. I have never seen that video. I don't care to see that video. I'm just saying, y'all, the tape with Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. That's what they call him, BBL Drizzy, because of that tape. Part of the reason. But when he came out with that sex tape, Drake, was trying to win over the LGBTQ community. That's what he was aiming towards. He wanted to show men his penis. Come on now, let's get deep with this. Y'all know we get technical. He wanted to show men his penis. He wanted to attack he was wearing those. Hold on, don't. See, when you get technical, you gotta get evidence. I gotta put up evidence right here. Because what I'm saying, I gotta back up what the hell I'm saying. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. We're talking about blatant right here. Blatant. Y'all ain't hearing me. Support your boy. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button so we can get more people up in here. Come on. Let's get more people up in here. We get technical. Comment where you from. Where you from. What city where you from. Comment. Hit comment, y'all. Say what you want to say. I don't care what it is. Say what you want to say. Like that. Hit that like button. Get more people up in here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Right here. I mean, tell me that Drake ain't reaching for the what I say BBL LGBTQ community. This is his reach to let the LGBTQ community know that he's a part of them, that he's riding for them. A part of the LGBTQ community. He wants to, like the president, he wants to win over the LGBTQ community. Because, you know, in the new age rap, right, you want to appeal to everybody. He got bangs and he said he doing this on purpose. Y'all don't think he ain't doing this? He doing this on purpose. He got pink bangs in his head. I mean, come on now. Just look at that picture. If you think he ain't doing that for the LGBTQ community, yeah, he is, because he's a part of it. He want to appeal to that audience. Hold on, let me see another picture of Drake. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. There we go. Right here. I mean, come on now. You know your sisters. We talking about the sisters from the 90s and put the clips in their head like that. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's Drake appealing to the to the LGBTQ community with the rainbow. You got the pink, the orange, the green, the yellow. He got all the colors, the colors of the rainbow, purple. Right. Yeah. So Drake is a part of the LGBTQ community. We can safely say that, can't we? Yeah, I think we can safely say that. I think we can safely say that Drake is part of the LGBTQ community.
Lessons. We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." We went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. What advice does he give you? What does he say? You know, that stays in the text messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mm-hmm. This young girl right here. You know, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Drake got to be big, because if you doing a underage girl, and she could probably gonna come out years to come. She's saying all this stuff now, like they always do. Like in the Bill Cosby case, all these little young bras always come out when they ain't got nothing else, when they backs against the wall and they all washed up and they need a redemption in the future. Right. She gonna come out 20 years from now, or 10 years from now. Let's just say it like that. She gonna come out 10 years from now talking about. She gonna come out 10 years. Well, Drake touched me. Drake put his hands on me. Drake put a slip of Mickey in my drink. That's how it always be. This young lady right here, Drake was 14 years old. This is some more evidence. I mean, come on now. I mean, if you don't believe that, I mean, come on, man. Help me believe that. And that's the thing about Drizzy Drake. We're gonna get more into Drake. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. We're gonna get more into Drake. But I tell you the truth, I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care who watch me. I am not here to entertain nobody. I'm here to get to the bottom of these little boys and these little girls getting touched in the industry. And y'all notice that I only post videos about that. If it got anything to do with it. I understand a lot of people tonight had a problem with me posting Drake. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all can excuse me. Y'all can go down right along with that child molester. I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all can go down right along with that child molester. You're a child molester. And if you get mad at me for coming out against Drake, I don't want nothing to do with you. Get the fuck out of here. Go to, you probably don't touch little girls too. Piece of shit. But yeah, I'm gonna put my foot down on Drake's ass. Keep it down on his ass. Because that's evidence showing that, yes, he is. He is. And he have been touching little girls. And this is another. How many of y'all seen the BET Awards? The BET Awards. We just gonna get a little brief into this. When Usher spilled his guts out, and this was sort of like a come out moment for Usher. This was a come out moment for Usher as to what P. Diddy may have done to him. Let's check this out.
Because at one point it got really thick.
He talking about Diddy. He talking about Diddy. Oh no, I don't get it.
Sometimes you gotta go through some shit to get to something.
Nah, don't let Diddy do nothing through your shit. Whatever you said.
Ben, I'm sorry.
That was funny. But was that true? Hold on, let's go back to the. Let's go back a second.
It was certain parts of Usher's speech that was actually blanked out and didn't play at all. Well, we got the full uncensored version that we're about to play right now. So sit back, get your coffee, get your popcorn ready. Usher dropped some heavy truths on the industry. I ain't gonna say no more. I'm gonna roll the tape. Before I do, smash the thumbs up button. This is powerful.
Understand that you have to have a forgiving heart in order to understand the true pitfalls and hardships of a black man in America. And my father, he was a product of that. He made a lot of decisions. He made a lot of choices, and the one that probably hurt and helped me at the same time was to stay away. But that's part of the reason why I say this is the year of the father, where all the fathers got to stand up for their sons, their daughters, and be a man that they need to be for them. They say success has a million fathers. Well, I start with these guys right here.
That's
This
right.
is a village. These are the men who motivated me, who speak to me, who have spoken to me, who have been solid no matter how it may have been. I'm sorry, I'm cursing, you know how I really feel. Because at one point it got really thick. Muffled.
Come on. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I get it. I understand. Sometimes you gotta go through some shit to get to something.
Yeah. I'm like a man.
I'm gonna tell you, they solid. And it ain't about a motherfucking hit.
Come on.
They solid. They gonna always have my back. I'm gonna always have theirs.
Puppy went up there. See, if he was a real ninja, he would have shouted out Puffy name. Puffy was responsible for Usher's career, but he's giving it. Does that sound suspicious? So he was giving all the credit to these guys, and Puffy wasn't there. He ain't mentioned nothing about Puffy.
Now, somebody asked me a question about ego and this idea of having an ego. Could you be so confident that you could come to L.A. Reid's office at 12 or 13 years old and say, you meeting your next superstar, and I'm going to take that space on the wall right there. You're going to put my picture up there.
See, that's another thing. They come in at 12, 13 years old back in the day. And that was when they was most vulnerable to the music industry. Because they had parents who wanted to get rich, wanted to come up, and they used their kids. They don't care what they didn't care what happened to their kids. They didn't give a damn what happened to their kids. They cared about them, their kids. They have them having to come up off their kids. And that's what Usher was a victim of, because he really didn't have any parent, father figure like that. Guess what? P. Diddy played to be a father figure. He played to be him, and this is the defining speech right here. Usher spilled out his heart.
No, that wasn't ego speaking. I branded that word that day. I expressed goals out loud.
There we go.
I know it's a L in there, but fuck it. And the reality is, you have to express your goals outwardly, no matter what people may see, no matter what they may feel, no matter how dark it is, no matter how.
See, they edit these parts out. They edit certain parts out that, was kind of suspicious. It was very suspicious. And this is the thing about what they was talking about. What was they talking about? I know I played this before, but I'm going to play it again to prove my point. And this is why Usher didn't include Diddy, right? The person who was most responsible. I don't give a damn what type of accusations was going on. I don't care. Why didn't he include Diddy? And this is one of the reasons why.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher,
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, just I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
That was what was to come. And see, look at Usher. Usher, man, he reliving the abuse that he had from Diddy. He reliving. What's good, Rob? Usher is reliving the abuse. Well, all this being said, when he was talking about they was fighting over Frosted Flakes, he was reliving the abuse that Diddy was giving them. Diddy was giving him the business under them sheets when he was young. He was giving him the business. He was giving Usher, he taught Usher the 6ix9ine, probably. I'm just saying allegedly. He taught Usher a lot of stuff sexually. And this is what's rooming around. For real. And that's sick. He's a sick bastard. And this is the thing about it. He's going to try to cover up Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart, look, and all these things that he was saying, you could tell by the sign because Usher don't find, you see trauma in Usher's eye because that's why he ain't showing his face. You see trauma in Usher's face.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, just
look, he didn't have a peep out. He didn't even laugh about it, Usher, because that's traumatizing. Usher remember the time that P. Diddy was getting inside that booty. And that ain't funny because Usher was a little kid at the time. Hold up. Y'all not feeling me. And that was trauma to Usher at the time. Trauma. That's why he ain't laughing. That's why he ain't got no smirk on his face. Just look at him. He's just a serious. Talking about, oh yeah, we used to sleep in the bed. You know, Puffy drunk and gone off them goddamn pills. Just look at him. That's why he got those glasses on. Because he drunk, he gone out his mind. And he incriminated himself just like Drake did. Drake incriminated himself. Come on now, y'all ain't listening to me. I don't think nobody listening to me. Y'all need to turn up. I don't think nobody listening to me. P. Diddy right here was gone off those drugs. Them Hollywood drugs. I mean, P. Diddy, he forgot when he was talking about back in the day. They used to sleep in the bed. Oh, that slipped up. Y'all used to sleep in the bed together. I mean, come on now. Y'all don't think that they gonna use this in a RICO charge? The admission of P. Diddy saying that he slept in the same bed with an underage child? I mean, now come on now. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Y'all don't think that they looking at this to see that with that P. Diddy? What's good, Chelsea? Chelsea Fields. If I'm saying that right. Are you kidding me? Are you dreaming? P. Diddy done. Excuse me. Let me collect myself. P. Diddy. Y'all don't think that P. Diddy forgot what he was saying? Because he's gone, he drunk, going off that Dom Perignon. However you pronounce it. When I pronounce that stuff. And slipped up in an interview. And he got exposed by Kevin Hart. Yeah,
to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher,
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, poor.
Right there. He gone off them drugs. Or he drunk as hell. He drunk with that bottle in his hand. Forgetting what he said, exposing himself. And you know, you drunk, your advisors ain't there to be like, shut the hell up. You talking too much. Right there. And Kevin Hart laughed, but Usher didn't even budge because guess what? That's trauma to him. He remembers the time when P. Diddy was touching him, probably in that bed, in that same bed, right there. Was this what they talking about in the BET Awards? He remembered the time that Diddy was touching him.
Like, check this out.
And it's a whole lot of ninjas out there laughing at this. But this is serious. This is like real serious.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother. We
see. Y'all niggas ain't. See, Kevin Hart is a goddamn fool. I mean, he said when he was 10. I mean, come on now. This is the trauma that they were talking about on the BET Awards that he was referring to.
used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid.
All right. That was stupid, Puff. Now you're going to get indicted. See, and they're going to use that against you, Puff. That was stupid of you. Knowing there's a lot of accusations that you've been sleeping with young boys. And now you're admitting. It's with Gene Deal, Puff bodyguard, in a new video just yesterday. Said about this, and he was there. He was there when Puffy had to take Usher to the hospital. See, now, why did Puffy have to take Usher to the hospital?
Months ago, when I had heard around when I was doing my bad boy tenure, Usher had became famous and everything like that. And I didn't know that that was the kid that was rushed to the hospital up in Scarsdale for his melee with hanging out in Diddy's camp. I'm gonna put it that way. I very seldom try to talk about stuff that I heard. I usually try to stay with stuff that I know. But I didn't know Usher was the kid that happened to.
Mm.
You know, because when it happened, it went straight back to Atlanta and whatever, didn't hear nothing else about it, just that and the third. I started seeing Usher blow up. And this was when I went back to Bad Boy about 95. About 95. Because from 91, after the City College thing, I stopped effing with him until, and let me straighten that out, because they was saying, you see, Jay was effing with Diddy. I stopped dealing with Bad Boy up until they had that beef with Suge Knight. Now, me and Puff still hung out because he was part of the same gang. He was still around our crew. We was doing boat rides, picnics, and he would come to our functions and everything like that because he was a part of the crew. So I just didn't work for him personally until me and Wolf had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I went back to Bad Boy. And that was after the Jake incident. Now, then you start hearing stuff. And every time we come to Atlanta, this kid Usher would be around. I heard something, didn't register, didn't think nothing of it. But this kid is hanging out with Puff and they cool and the whole 9 yards. I told y'all about the part where almost, I was threatened to be sued by one of Keith Sweat. All I just said, one of Keith Sweat's baby mamas. I didn't say who, I didn't say which one, and I know he got more than one. She called me, I got the thing. She called me, threatened that she was gonna sue me, get her lawyers on me, the whole 9 yards. And I guess she told off on herself when I had said that she gave Puff a fellatio. Kim was in the room, Puff came out, and if you ever been to the President's Suite in the Swiss Hotel, it's the president master bedroom. They got a big ass piano right there. They got a couch right there. They got a long table. Then they got, I say, the servants' quarters, because that was mine at the other end of the thing. But when Puff had company, I had to sit out there. So they wouldn't go back and forth in the rooms or, people hanging out or whatever like that. I had to sit out there in the master forum, you know what I'm saying? Puff came out the room. She was laying on the couch and she gave him a fellatio. I went to open the door for Usher. Usher came in, got the girl, kissed her right in the mouth, and they left.
So what he's saying, well, let me make y'all see me. So what he's saying is that Usher, after giving head to Diddy, right? She gave head to Diddy, and Usher came in and just kissed her on the mouth, like tongue kissed her. And this site indicating that P. Diddy and Usher been having sex for years. This is what he's saying. Like, am I interpreting this wrong? Because if you come in the room after and then kiss somebody after giving, what type of freak party? Y'all know them freak Diddy parties. They just outrageous, because it's probably second nature to Usher. He probably used to kissing girls after P. Diddy getting head. And that's some real ish right there. P. Diddy got head. He seen this when he was a little boy. And that's unfortunate. He was used to this, was like second nature to him. This is why Gene Deal, like what the heck is going on? Like, no, Usher been seeing this. Usher got introduced to this. He was a young kid.
I told that story. I get threatened that I'm gonna be sued, but I didn't say which baby mamas. I don't know how many baby mamas Keith Sweat got, but I knew it was one of Keith Sweat baby mama because I was told that's Keith Sweat baby mama by the person she gave a fellatio because he like getting off like that. Whatever, that's his thing. So now I heard the story from somebody about Usher and the Scarsdale thing, but somebody was puffed like this. Then somebody else that was puffed like this told me the same story. Then another, you hear the story, you was like, you registered. You believe it's true because you got it from a couple of good damn sources. I don't still like to repeat that and talk about that shit like that, but I mentioned it, but I wasn't the only one that heard it. Evidently got all the way to the West Coast because Suge Knight said something about it before. So these people knew that. Well, measurement is not firsthand because I wasn't there, but a damn good source is just a damn good source.
Right. That's what I was saying. A good source is a damn good source. And I just showed y'all. Hold on. I'll show y'all another snippet.
And people know that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital.
Yo, Gene Deal is at
Situation led Usher to the hospital. What was that situation? That was the situation I'm trying to get to.
Jonetta Patton is also like, enough is enough. The record needs to be set straight.
Remember, Usher went to stay with Puffy. Now that was a business decision right there.
Now, let me show y'all something. Look how little and innocent she is. Looks like a baby right there. Now, let me give y'all a closer picture of that. Ain't that a baby right there? That's a little boy right there.
Because I didn't know Puffy. I didn't know him.
Child, if there's one thing Usher's mom should never have done, it was to allow Usher to go live with Diddy when he did. Because Usher is never going to escape all these stories involving Diddy. But did you know that after Janetta apparently found out what was happening with Usher at the Flavor Camp and Usher being taken to the hospital because of Diddy, she wanted to sue? Get seated, guys. It's messy. So Usher is catching more strays this time because he was mentioned in the latest lawsuit against Diddy by Lil Rod. Well, he wasn't exactly mentioned by name, but a redacted excerpt caught the attention of followers because it was clearly pointing to Usher. I mean, an artist who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency, that sure sounds like Usher, right? As for the context in which Usher even came up, apparently, allegedly, Diddy was bragging to Lil Rod about hooking up with two people in the industry, one of them a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, allegedly Meek Mill, and the artist who performed at the Super Bowl Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. And now with Usher's name coming up again, apparently he's not the only one who is not having it. Sources have reported that his mom also wants to set the record straight about a few things that happened with Diddy. One of them allegedly being that Diddy is actually responsible for Usher ending up in a hospital, and that Usher's mom even wanted to sue Diddy. But even before that, when it comes to Usher's mom, there has always been the question about whether she knew what was going on. And I would understand why some people would think that she was complicit, because there were tons of reports speculating about what was going on back in the day. You want to tell me that she never read any of them, or nobody ever called her to tell her that something fishy was going on? The only thing Usher's mom previously said directly about Diddy was when she was asked how she was comfortable leaving Usher with people like Diddy and how she made sure people were not taking advantage of him. And she said that she had done her homework and knew it was the right call.
I was assertive. Okay. I did my homework.
Also admitted that she didn't know much about Diddy at the time when Usher was first signed to LaFace Records, but she gave him to Diddy as a mentor, and Usher moved to New York to stay with Diddy. What Usher's mom said was that when Usher hit puberty, he basically lost his voice, and record labels no longer wanted anything to do with him. And Diddy, who was with him when the record label wanted to drop him, said he would take him and that Usher's mom just had to trust him. So she trusted him. And Diddy being Diddy, he totally took advantage of Usher, allegedly. In fact, according to sources, Diddy is even the one who turned Usher, but not because Usher wanted to. And stories have been told about some of Usher's skeletons as well since the Flavor Camp days. For instance, there was a time when he went to a gay club after some Broadway shows. And according to someone who also went to the club, everyone was in Usher's dressing room drinking champagne when someone came up with the idea that they should go to a club. That's when, the source claimed, the group went to a popular gay nightclub, saying, "We weren't looking for a gay club. It just happened. I mean, most of us were gay, so we just went to a place we knew." The source
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
then said there were half-naked men everywhere, and Usher didn't seem to mind, adding, "Usher was talking all up in this guy's face. I thought the two of them were going to start kissing. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes, but then I thought, this is Chelsea, so anything goes." About 20 minutes after we got there,
Usher, y'all get your guard down. Usher was kissing boys too. He liked the Usher like men, and you know he. I'm gonna just let them keep talking.
the crowd started to form around Usher, and we decided that it was time to leave. We all had a lot of fun, though. I know he did. When it comes to the skeletons, Usher was also accused of spreading an STI by 2 women and a man. There's a woman named...
Right there. That's what I wanted. Right there. The STI. The Usher have claimed to have given this woman. Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Usher did. But I believe that Usher had an STI from having a lot of sex. Maybe she could. Some people, I say Usher got a fetish, a weird fetish. And I don't know. I did a lot of videos about this, whether she was true or not. But you just don't know. I'm just saying, what if? This is allegedly that he gave this woman an STI.
named Quantasia Sharpton, along with a Jane Doe and John Doe, who sued Usher, claiming they all hooked up with Usher, and they all said he risked their health by not telling them about his alleged diagnosis, and were seeking unspecified damages. Of course, there's also the John Doe who claimed he spent the night with Usher at a Koreatown spa in Los Angeles, and also got infected. Baby.
That's where he getting them STIs from. That's exactly where he get them STIs from. I mean, that nigga nasty.
These lawsuits were swept under the rug, and there were even reports that Usher paid $1 million for it to go away. And the rumor mill is saying that this is the same diagnosis that landed Usher in a hospital courtesy of Diddy. And it's that incident that apparently pushed Usher's mom to sue. But there are people who still say to date that they don't believe that Usher's mom didn't know what was going on before that incident.
See, why is they trying to say that Diddy put him in a hospital? And I'm gonna tell y'all for. They trying to say that Diddy ran up and I'm trying to find a polite way to say this, but Diddy done ran up in Usher when he was a little boy. And it caused him to go to the hospital. For what reason, we don't know. We will never know. Why was he rushed to the hospital?
Incident. Well, when Usher was asked by Howard Stern whether his parents were okay with whatever was happening at the Puffy Flavor camp, he said they had no idea what was going on.
Mary J. Blige, they didn't know nothing about this.
This allegation is also supported by the report that people who were working on Kim Porter's book before Diddy stopped it from hitting the shelves again said that Usher's mom confronted Diddy when she found out about what was happening and wanted to sue. Honey, what I'm having a hard time understanding is what happened with the lawsuit. Was Usher's mom paid off? Was she threatened? And why is it that this issue was coming up after Usher has been named in the latest lawsuit? Is it that she finally feels compelled to say what happened? Or is she no longer afraid of Diddy because he does not have the power he had all those years ago? Well, in light of the lawsuit Lil Rod filed, Gene Deal has confirmed that there was indeed a situation that ended up with Usher in the hospital. Maybe as far as Jane is concerned, Usher had no business singing praises about Diddy when he did his interview on Club Shay Shay because they both know what Diddy did to him.
Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
I don't know, guys. These days, I also have to sit and imagine how Gene sat around and watched a lot of what Diddy was doing and
That's another deal. See, ain't nobody exempt from the initiation. I'm not a fan of Gene Deal because if he was a witness of this, he's just as guilty. And he should go down in a RICO case too. I mean, could Gene Deal go down in a RICO? Could he be snitching and blabbing off so he won't go down in a RICO as well? Could Gene Deal be blabbing off at the mouth so he won't go down with the RICO? Could Gene Deal be talking? Could this be his immunity? It's another thing. Could this be Gene Deal's immunity against Puffy? That the feds like, oh yeah. And he just blabbing off at the mouth. It could be. I don't trust that ninja either. You can't trust nobody. I mean, you can't trust nobody.
didn't do anything to stop it. If you ask me, he gives some pretty specific details in a lot of his videos. And I believe
you pretty a lot of it, like he talking about detailed, and he ain't did nothing to stop it. You was a part of it, my boy.
he mostly tells the truth, but he just watched it all happen without ever intervening. I mean, shouldn't he have gone to the police as this stuff was happening or something? It's 20, 30 years later, and now he wants to tell all? Anyway, I'm not here to talk too much about Gene Deal. I just thought he needed to be checked for being kind of complicit, because from the way he has been talking for years, this is not someone who has ever been scared of Diddy. Okay, as far as Usher is concerned, maybe he will one day speak his truth about what really happened when he was at the
Yes, he will speak his truth. And the only way is going to take time. The growth of the LGBTQ community will make him feel comfortable enough to come out and to be truthful. And to be truthful as a man. A lot of young men will never say, and is ashamed to say, that they have been molested before by men. Because it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. Society to teach men to be embarrassed to be touched by other men. That's why a lot of young boys are afraid to come out. And this is Usher's problem. And a lot of young boys that's in the industry's problem who have been violated by the industry. They are afraid to come out. They will never come out. The LGBTQ community is exposing and making these lights come true. I'm telling y'all, that's the truth. These are my confessions. Oh, it's gonna be another confessions. He's gonna make another song about confessions. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be 10 years from now. Us are gonna be, these are my confessions. It's gonna be about Diddy. I guarantee you, it's gonna be about Diddy. The next confessions that Usher gonna make is gonna be about Diddy. I appreciate y'all for joining tonight's. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Donate to the chat. Y'all know we're gonna continue this. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. I pronounced that right. Chelsea Fields, Angela, Rob, brother Rob. Appreciate you. We ending this. That's all I gotta say. If you ain't like what I gotta say, hey. It's all about the truth. The truth shall set you free. What you see is what you get. We ain't idolizing. We are not holding these people as idols because they got good songs. These people are witches and devils that cast spells on us. When we listen to their music, our family members are affected. Our direct family is affected because the spirit and the music. Y'all stay close. Y'all take. Let me give y'all something before I leave. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all these. Peace. I'm gonna give y'all these two. These four. On these fingers. Give you these. Peace. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for joining. I'm out. Sayonara. We exposing new child molesters tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'm Chris Hansen, motherfucker.